Hello, my dear sweet Leos. This is Jamie Dawn, your professional psychic advisor, and I'm bringing you your Saturn in Capricorn. It will be sitting in your sixth house. Now, Saturn in the sixth house is not always an easy placement, and mostly because it does deal with health. It also deals with the orderliness and being of service to others, which we think, being of service sounds really great, but we have to be careful because in that sixth house, it can also be a place of servitude, and it turns into a chore, or it turns into a fascination of the final product with Saturn sitting there versus the time it took and the process that it took in order to create the manifestation of that act of service. And so Leos, you're going to be challenged with having humility on a real genuine sense that you're of service to others, not because of the final product, but in helping take them through the process. And in doing so, you may be challenged with going through the process yourself for the next 2.5 years. So it may feel a little frustrating as you're trying to get certain things off the ground. Let's say you have a project, or you have a relationship, or you have a desire that you're trying to bring some orderliness and organization to. And what you may find frustrating is that it's not just automatically manifesting and showing up for you. So the challenge is that you can be patient. Yeah, I know, you're going to love that word, right? Patience. Patience really is a virtue for you, Leos, right now with Saturn sitting in that sixth house, because there is going to be a process of time. And the good news with this time and this process is it creates spaciousness. And in that spaciousness, you're able to separate that wheat from the chaff. You're able to say, this is useful and this is not. And what you'll find is a refining that actually happens, and there's a preciousness and a innocence to whatever you're working on, so, or whatever you're trying to manifest. The other thing you have to pay attention to with Saturn sitting in that sixth house is health is going to become a big thing, and you can actually find that you may experience illness, but you may also be on the other side where you're providing healing. So you have to also be careful that you're not providing a healing service or being of service in a healing way, and then someone's not necessarily receiving the benefit of that healing, or they're going through their own process. Your challenge maybe in trying to resolve it or fix it, and then getting frustrated and thinking that you did something wrong. When you have to remember, you're not responsible for how someone takes on that healing. You're only responsible for your intention behind it. So let your intention be one of service and of humility and trust in the process. That's probably the biggest thing with Saturn sitting in that sixth house. The other thing with Saturn sitting there is that you will find that some of your mundane routine, it's not going to be as fun. And I know you Leos like your fun. So learn to have fun in the routine. That mundane could actually be very comforting. That the push and pull between work and home and play and fun and work and getting certain things done could actually bring great comfort to you because it's not too chaotic. So you may find that organization and structure bring in a greater sense of security for you as well. So you may actually find joy in the day-to-day routines because you're offering it as an opportunity to be of service to others. So think about this. Routine can provide stability. And in that stability, people find comfort in the expectation of knowing when I come into the office, this is what's going to happen, or when I come home, this is what's going to happen. And there's a great sense of fulfillment and joy that can come out of that routine. Also, Leos, it's a great 2.5 years if you have been working on a health regimen, wanting to get one done, you just can't seem to get it. This is a perfect time where Saturn's going to say, I'm going to give you the time, I'm going to give you the structures, I'm going to even give you the person or the group, organization, authority, like a personal trainer or an instructor or whatever. I'm going to give that to you so that you can get your health on track. So This is a great placement for those of you who may have been dealing with health issues, even on a medical level. So you may just bring in that doctor or that surgeon or whoever that you can trust, that is an authority, that has done the work to say, I'm going to take care of you, and I'm going to make sure that this is done right. All right, Leos. Until next time, you know where to find me, jamiedawn.com. We'll talk soon. Take care.